Hello all, welcome to my channel. So today we will learn how we can read any data from dynamic table, or we can validate any data in dynamic table. So before coming to the code, I would request each and everyone, please subscribe my channel and hit the notification bell button. So whenever I am uploading a new video, you will get the notification immediately. Also, please like my videos and share my videos with your friends and families, whoever is preparing for any automation testing interview or want to learn Java. I think my videos will be very helpful for them. And also, if you need any improvement in the video creation, or any other suggestion you are having, or you are having any doubt, you need clarification on those videos, just let me know in the comment section. So now coming to the code. So first we need to understand what is dynamic table. So let me open this website. Let's see that. So this is the website. Just let me refresh it. So here if you could see, here the name, this table, there is column name, then CPU, then memory, disk and network. And here the name are System, Firefox, Internet Explorer and Chrome. And here it is mentioned Chrome CPU. This percentage it is used. So now if I refresh it, you could see here that System, Firefox, Internet Explorer and then Chrome, and first is CPU, then memory, then disk and network. Just let me refresh it once again. So now if you could see, the data got changed. Column previously here it was CPU, now here it is network, then CPU, then disk and then memory. And here also row wise also it is getting changed. Now here Firefox, then system, then Chrome and then Internet Explorer. So dynamic table mean where the data will not be static. Every time you will load this website, okay, that time the data will get changed. For static table, how many times you refresh the page, how many times you load this table, same data. If the any data is in column number, first column, second row, the same column name and same row number, the data will be present. It will not get shifted to another column or another row. But here if you could see, the rows are also getting changed and column also getting changed. Let me refresh it once again. Now if you could see, now here Internet Explorer, then CPU, then network, then memory and then disk. So we cannot, means if you want to do that, we need to validate. Suppose our requirement is here for Chrome, when the name is Chrome, we need to find out the CPU usage. How many percentage it is used, and we need to check that, we need to match that which is mentioned over here at the bottom. Here it is shown the Chrome CPU 0.2% used, and here also Chrome CPU that. So that we need to validate. For static table it is quite easier for us to validate, because every time we load the page it will be same. But for here the dynamic table, it will get changed. So we cannot consider, now it is in third row, and first column it will be like, means second column it will be like that, it may get changed. This column is get fixed, the name column, but these four, CPU, network, memory and disk, these are getting changed, right? So we cannot understand, we cannot have the knowledge that whether for the next time in which column it will be there CPU. So that we need to validate. First we need to find out the Chrome and then corresponding CPU value, and then we need to validate this with this one. So let's see the code now. So first I'm creating driver equal to new Chrome driver. We are initializing the Chrome driver. And then we are maximizing the window, driver.manage.window.maximize. Then we are using implicit wait of 10 seconds. Okay, this is the syntax. Driver.manage.timeouts dot implicitly wait within bracket duration dot of second of 10 second. Okay, so if any element, we know implicit wait is applicable for all the web element in the web page. If within 10 seconds the element will get loaded, then it will move ahead. Okay, and if it is not found within that time, then element not found exception will be thrown. Okay, now then driver.get, and we are opening this website. Now what I am doing, driver.find element, this is the id. Okay, so this id is this id. So first we are storing it. So inspect this. So here if you could see, so this is the id chrome hyphen cpu, that id we have taken. Okay, that id we have taken. So here if you could see driver.find element by.id .get text. So whatever the text value chrome cpu, okay, 0.2 percentage, so that we are storing in a string variable cpu text 1. Fine, and then we are printing this message. Okay, text on cpu, yeah, this message. Now what we are doing, so this is the table. Okay, so we are trying to fetch the data till the row wise. Okay, so let's try to understand this. So if you could see here, this is the table. Okay, so this what we have taken under the deep tag. Okay, class equal to table responsive. If you could see, tag is d, then at the rate class equal to table responsive, then table. Okay, we are going inside the table, then t body, we are going inside the body of the table, and tr means table row number. Okay, so let's paste it. So if you could see, there are 4 rows, so that is getting highlighted. Okay, I hope you are able to understand. So here this is the whole table. Okay, this is the whole table. Now we need to go to the table body. So this part we are not considering the header part, we are considering the t body. Okay, table body part. So give t body here. So if you could see, this is t body. Okay, now inside that we are going to the table row. Okay, there is another table. Yeah, okay, this one also we can use. Okay, instead of that, this one also we can use. If I take this one, we can use this one also. Okay, then table class, so the tag name will be table. Okay, if you could see, so this is also we can use. So let me paste it. Okay, previously we are taking from the div tag. Okay, div tag, now we are considering from the table part. Okay, so if you could see, this is the row. Okay, now if we want to access the data, so in then we have to give the td, mean table data. So it will indicate all the table data. Okay, our requirement is what, our requirement is to find out the column, find out the chrome, and we could see that every time we refresh, okay, the row number means the chrome value, it is in first column only the row is getting changed. Okay, so first we need to find out the chrome, okay, where it is. So it is in the first column, so we can make it constant 1. Okay, we can make it constant 1. So now it is in third row. Okay, but every time we will refresh it, it will not be in the If now I am giving 3, then it is directing this. Okay, first column, third row, first column 3, and TD is 1. We know TD1 will be there. Okay, it is in the first column, but row we don't know, right? So that's why we need to iterate every time. Okay, and we need to check where our Chrome, in which row Chrome is present. So then, so till this we are storing the web element. Okay, this is not one web element is indicating, this XPath is indicating all the rows data. So that's why driver dot find elements, and we are storing it in list of web elements, and we are giving the name as rows. So whenever single web element is getting, we need to find out, that time we are using driver dot find element. And if we need to find out all the web elements for that particular XPath or ID, that time we are using driver dot find elements, and we need to store that in list of web elements. Okay, and the name is rows. And how many rows are there, that we can get it using the method rows dot size. So here we can find out how many rows are there. Now we are using a for loop. Okay, in for loop we need to check. So we have taken an integer variable r equal to 1. So from r equal to 1 till it will check rows dot size. So here the size we can see it is 4. So till 4 means 1 2 3 4 it will check. And row plus plus, r plus plus means every time it will get iterate increase by 1. So for the first time it will be 1, and here if you could see, this is driver dot find element by dot xpath. So for the first time, okay, we are providing this r variable. So first case it is 1. So first we are checking row 1. Okay, row 1 and TD1 means the column 1, whether Chrome is present or not, and we are storing it in E1. Okay, and we are need to check the whatever the mention, the text mention in that web element. So that's why we are using the method get text, and we are storing it inside a string, that is S1. Okay, so now we are checking system printing all values in first columns. Okay, so whatever the value that we are checking, and we are storing in first column. So this is for first. So now for the first time r is 1, we are checking, we are storing the value, and we are printing that value. So now if, this is very important, if S1 value equals ignore case Chrome, because our motto, our means aim is to find out where the Chrome is present. Okay, so suppose the get text value, the value is Chrome. Okay, then we need to find out the value. Try to understand. Now we got it, the Chrome. Okay, suppose it is present in the first row. Okay, then we got the Chrome. Now we need to find out, these are the sibling, right? This is the Chrome and these are the sibling, and these are the sibling present after this Chrome. Okay, so suppose here CPU, okay, then network, okay, then memory, and then disk. So these are the following sibling. Okay, if anything is above that Chrome, that will be preceding sibling, but here Chrome at the first and then this one. So these are the following sibling. Okay, accordingly we have to create the XPath. So if you could see, we have written TD, then normalize space Chrome, following sibling, okay, then star, and then contains text percentage. Because if you could see, for CPU there is percentage. Okay, for network it is IMPS, MBPS. Okay, then memory MB. Okay, then MB. So only percentage is mentioned for CPU. So that's why we have given text where the text contains percentage. Okay, So I will create a separate video on the X path, okay, because what is following, what is preceding, that type of question is very common, okay, in any interview, and this type of question also they can ask you. So here if you could see, here if I give star, it will indicate all the sibling. Now we need to find out where the CPU, we need to get the CPU value, okay, of Chrome. So for that we need to find out how we can do that. We can give, okay, contains, then give a text, then text, then comma, then percentage. Sorry, it is contains, okay. Suppose any other value we need to find out, we can give this value, because this is the numeric value. 0.2 is the numeric value, it will get changed, but percentage value will be same, okay. Here like Mbps, so if I give here Mbps, okay, then this will indicate, because Mbps will be constant, the 9.5 value will get changed, okay. So as per requirement we need to find out the percentage, okay. So accordingly we need to write it. Suppose anything not in following, some are before also Chrome, okay, in the same row, then those will be preceding sibling, but here Chrome at the starting only present, so Chrome is the first sibling, then is CPU is the second sibling, then this one, okay, network, then memory, and then disk, okay. So accordingly we have written this, okay, and now we are storing it in a web element CPU, and now we need to capture the text, right? We need to capture the text. So then we are capturing this and storing it in a CPU text, and we are using get text method. So now we need to compare, okay. This text value we already, at first we have stored it, and that we have captured it. Where we have captured it? So here we have captured, okay, CPU text 1. So that is the whole part. And here we are capturing CPU text. Now we need to check CPU text 1, okay, contains the CPU text. Means what? This part, okay, this part contains this part, obviously. But if you do the opposite of that, like this part contain this part, then it will fail. Why? Because it is the whole part, this is the whole part, okay. So that's why we need to check whether the CPU takes this whole part contains this part, okay. And we are printing that message. If it is a match, then it will come inside this if loop, and this is expected, and then we are printing this, okay. And it will check for the first time, it will be r equal to 1. So suppose it is, if it is equal ignore case Chrome, then only it will go inside this if loop, okay, inside this if loop. If it is not matching, then again it will come here, okay, and it will check for r equal to 2, because every time r will get increased by 1. So next time it will check r equal to 2. So like that it will check till it gets find Chrome value, okay. I hope I am able to make you understand. So now let's run it, let's see the result. Let's see. This is the table, okay, it got pass, okay, it got pass. Now check it, okay. So first is takes in CPU, okay. Let's see. CPU Chrome CPU is 1.8. percentage. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, means whatever in the amber, that one. Okay, Chrome CPU percentage, this is taking the whole part. If you could see Chrome CPU, okay, the percentage it is mentioned. Fine. Then number of rows, is 4, that we have already seen. Okay, then all values. Okay, let's see what are the values is getting printed in our console. First is Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, and then system. Fine. Then if it is Chrome, we could see here it is coming at the second row. Okay, so then here if you could see this is present, then this is expected. So let's see, and here we are printing this part. Let's see. So here expected is 1.8. Okay, so that's mean this value is 1.8. Okay, and that's why both are get match and it got pass. Okay, so here if you could see at the bottom it is showing, okay, pass equal to 1. So we are using TestNG framework. Okay, so that's why it will be neat and clean to understand. So that's it for today. Okay, please practice it. This type of question is very common in any automation testing interview. Okay, that they will provide you a dynamic table and you need to find out the data. They can ask you to fetch the data of some preceding sibling or following sibling. Okay, and match that value with whether this value is present or no. They can share a table of the student, okay, or the employee table or the bank details, and you need to find out whether the student roll number this is present or not, or for a particular student name they will provide and they will ask you find the roll number and whether that is matching with the another part, maybe in any other text in the web page we need to validate. So this is a very common type of question. Okay, so please practice it and let me know in the comment section if you need any more clarification. So that's all for today. Okay, tomorrow again I will come with a new video. Please practice it and please subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it till now. Okay, thank you all. Have a nice day.